EI clean diesel with up to 814 highway miles per tank. Just one reason Volkswagen is the #1 selling diesel car brand in America.
But for how long? Volkswagen is a global giant known for high-quality cars, but it now faces a crisis that sent its shares plunging and which threatens to damage the brand worldwide. Today, VW said that 11 million diesel vehicles worldwide were fitted with the software at the centre of the US emissions scandal. It set aside £4.7 billion to rectify the problem and win back customer trust. But shares in the company are now down over 30% since Monday, and shares in other car makers have been falling too.
I think the reputation of the industry is going to be trashed over this scandal. At the moment it's Volkswagen, but I think other companies will become implicated in the future.
Last Friday, the US authorities said VW had rigged almost 500,000 cars to beat emissions tests. Now there are calls for a Europe-wide probe into the issue, and in Volkswagen's home, politicians want answers too.
I hope that there will be clarification as soon as possible to which extent data has been manipulated by technical means, and especially about the people responsible.
Many people bought diesel cars because they wanted to do their bit for the environment. Diesel engines spew out a lot less CO2 than an equivalent petrol engine. But diesel cars are problematic too because of the pollutants that they emit. These have increasingly been linked to air quality and public health issues. Now, if you want to measure those pollutants, you need a car like this.
If what you want to do is measure real emissions in real-world driving, this is the sort of equipment you need. It's a high-grade gas analyzer system made up of...
Nick Molden's company tests hundreds of cars. He's found they perform very differently on the road compared with in the lab.
On the road, in real driving, on average, 4 times higher is what we find of the pollutants coming out of the exhaust pipe than when it's done in the laboratory.
Wow, that's a massive difference. I'm not sure many people would realise that.
Absolutely, but it's significantly better than it was even a couple of years ago.
The European Commission says it's too early to say if any specific checks on Volkswagen vehicles and their emissions is needed in Europe, but this scandal engulfing Volkswagen looks set to grow